morning I was reading in one of the magazines I get from the American College of Sports Medicine about people who have specific challenges in regards to getting physically active, either because they're much older and maybe have a medical condition that might make them dizzy, like hypertension, or they have severe obesity and have damaged their joints from excess weight. They've been injured, or maybe they're recuperating from something. So the article was about how to help these clients go from sedentary to active, maybe after their physical therapy and rehabilitation has ended, or they're not ready to get out there and start walking yet because their muscles really aren't strong enough to do that. So they offered some suggestions, and I tried to do them myself. I mean, the magazine comes with a handout and demos. And if I had difficulty, I imagine that a person who isn't used to exercising might have some difficulty with them too. But a couple of them are worth showing you. The best one I can't show you because you have to have a chair with wheels. But they're talking about strengthening your legs so that you can begin a walking program. And one way to work the quads and hams with a chair that rolls is pretend I'm on wheels. You go out, 2, 3, 4, using your quads, and back, 2, 3, 4, using your hamstrings. So push, 2, 3, 4, and back, 2, 3, 4. You kind of work it when you're not even going anywhere, but you could certainly do that in an office chair. Another good one they had was working your inner and outer thighs. But I found that the inner thigh workout works, and the outer thigh one was more challenging. They said you could use a tennis ball, or a small ball that was soft, so squeezable. The tennis ball is pretty easy, and definitely you can get your inner thighs. So you put it in between your knees, and you just squeeze in and release, and squeeze in and release, and you'll feel it working your inner thighs. And of course, with all of this, with anything you do, you've got to remember to pull in your abs and take care of your core. No, don't be doing it like this and like this. So relax and abs in, and then just squeeze the ball like you might do 2 sets of 20 to start with. Then they say that you can scoot against a wall, and I tried, and push the ball in. It doesn't work with the tennis ball. It might work with a larger soft ball, so you get yourself right next to the wall and just push that one leg and smoosh the ball. They give you an alternative, though, with a band. It's called a TheraBand. Mine broke, so I tied it in a knot. So you wrap the bands around your upper thighs, and then you hold down, and they say, in the picture, the lady's legs go from here to here. Uh-oh. I broke it again. That's too funny. I guess I need a new one. But I don't know how she's doing that unless her feet are just sliding on the floor. So I played around with it, and you're pushing down, and I would think do one leg at a time, so right leg out, 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 and left leg out. But you really have to concentrate on what you're doing, and I think you could do it wrong, so I don't like that exercise for your outer thighs as much. But again, we're trying to find ways to keep the person from having to get up and down off the floor. So the clam that I showed you on the floor doesn't work for a person who can't get up and down. Another thing that you can do from this chair is to work your shins, because sometimes when you're not used to walking, you're going to have pain there when you start. But you can work them by putting your big stability ball over your toes and then pushing up. You just push up against the resistance of your hand, and you might do 2 sets of 20 with that. And lastly, again from the magazine, is working on your core and your leg strength by getting up and down from the chair slowly and using your muscles. So they suggest that you start with one foot in front of the other like a lunge position with your hands on your thighs. And they don't say this, but I would definitely do so many with your right leg front and so many with your left leg front. So I think they said do it for 30 seconds. I like to count out, so I might do 10. Up, and then slowly down, and 2, and then slowly down, and then make sure you do them on the other leg. And they say you graduate and do it, you can do it with your feet together, even, and your arms across your chest. Up and down. But you really want to go down slow, 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 slow. And you can even not touch the chair. So all the way to like doing squats. Well, I touched it and it's a little difficult. And up. And you can do the stabilization thing I showed you on the ball in this chair too, where you lift one leg and down, one leg and down. But this is a very good exercise to work your legs. So those were just a couple. I think the next video I might show you biceps and back. But this is something to get someone ready to get out there and do some light or medium impact